Hey guys, this is Emi from underdogchance.com and welcome back to my NBA betting model breakdown. I will share my projections with you. Yesterday, 1-2, uh, I had Oklahoma, Cleveland, and Clippers. The only game where I didn't make a mistake was Clippers, not mistake, but where I didn't calculate or speculate with the players was Clippers, and it was a winning bet. But with other games, I also think that I made good projections and good decisions. Although those two games were not winning bets, if we look at closing numbers, closing line value plus 5.11%, closing against Novik Pinnacle plus 2.90%, and beating the line more than 73% of time, which is very good indicator that this is good. Of course, right now 8.11 minus 3.15 units, but if I can keep this, then in next years you cannot be afraid of good results. Anyway, today we have a couple of games. I made one more mistake. I will show you. So Portland against Milwaukee Bucks. Based on my projections, Milwaukee should be minus 13. Bookmakers minus 11.5. This is projected total. This is bookmakers total. When I was making projections, I put wrong team here. I took under 231.5, but it shouldn't be a qualified bet. So if we go to my tracking tab, as you see, I make comments. Okay, so that I want to see that it was not mistake by betting model. This is very important. Okay, I can make mistakes in baseball and in other sports as well. So far, I lost all three games where I made a mistake or where the players were not exactly the one that they played because I was trying to be early and speculate with players, right? So, for example, yesterday. Philadelphia Embiid out. I was making projections. No, Oklahoma, Philadelphia, right? No model mistake. Embiid was playing, and I was speculating with him in the lineup. Then I had Cleveland speculating with LeBron James and Anthony Davis out. So it was no model mistake. And today I made the wrong decision. It will take into my personal record, no matter if I lose or not. But after the season, you can analyze your betting model, and then you can see what went well, what went wrong. Sometimes you can make more profit. For example, in baseball, if I would not make 5 mistakes, I would end with 5 more units, around 45 units of profit. So why mistakes? Me personally, I know that right now I have a little bit more things to do, a little bit more sports. I also study a little bit more with my daughter. She's in school, so I need to have a little bit more focus. I receive emails, and then I try to help each one. So I will need to cut a couple of these things, and I need more focus. So when I make projections, I'm a little bit more focused, so I don't make typing mistakes. I am not in a rush, and this is something I talked about many times. Meditation usually helps you to make good decisions, good betting decisions, and I simply need to go back to meditation, to being more calm, because sports betting is not a joke. A lot of people think that they will just follow or they will just do this 5 minutes per day, and then such mistakes will come, of course, and I'm also guilty of this. But I'm aware of this at this moment. So, because in last 3 months or so, I made a little bit more mistakes. Those were typing mistakes or some info mistakes that were not related to my betting model, my formulas. So it was nothing wrong with this, but I made my typing mistakes because I was not focused at that moment. So this is something I'm aware right now, and I need to improve this. Okay, so the sports betting life is long. If you bet for 10-20 years, you will face these challenges, and of course you need to be honest with yourself. You need to know what is going wrong, and then you need to improve. Okay, and this is something I also try to share, and of course, because of transparency, this will maybe it will probably another losing that bet, but because of transparency, and I believe we might also lose some closing line value as well. But because of transparency, I share this with you. Okay, and of course, that's why I always say never follow anyone. Okay, because I can make mistake. I don't sell any sports picks. I don't make mistakes. I try to show you how you can build betting model, how you can use betting formulas, and then you can make your own analysis. Because if you rely on other people, people will make mistakes. They will go through different things in their life. At some point, they will have stressful period in their life. They can make mistakes. But if you rely on yourself, then you can always do your best, of course, and you don't blame anyone else. Okay. I think blaming others is the worst thing in the world. I think the worst thing in life is being a weak victim. I think this is the worst thing. The worst thing that can happen to anyone is being a victim. And to become a weak victim, uh, you need to blame others. You only blame others when you don't have control over your life. So you expect that other people will do the things for you and you have no control over it. Okay. I think this is the worst way of life. Okay. We can see this all over the world. People are playing victims for history, for government, about history, about everything. I think this is the worst state anyone can be. Okay. And this small mindset shift can motivate people so they can start making their own projections, their own betting analysis, their own bets. So you don't rely on others. No, not on me, not on other people. Okay. So anyway, let's go to today's projections quickly, but you already probably saw this. Where you see empty here, those that means that there will be probably some information later. I will not be there. I'm done for Sunday, so I will spend a little bit more time with my daughter. I will just make this video, and then I'm free for today. So you can, if you have my betting model, simply make your projections, reproject the lines, check the lines, and as I said many times in NBA, the lineups are a little bit tricky, but this is how it is. This is the the way how NBA is analyzed. Okay, so Phoenix Suns, New York Knicks -4. I don't know what is the line. I think it was -3 or something like that, right? Atlanta Hawks, Boston -8.5. Charlotte Orlando plus 8.5 as well. My projected bookmakers +7. Then we have Minnesota against Memphis. Maybe small value with Memphis to cover this +7. Still not good enough. Bulls against Nets +4, -4. Toronto +3.5. Cleveland -3.5. And San Antonio Denver -12.5, +12.5. I also didn't check the latest lineups because there were still no odds. So that's it from me today. There will be more games, more bets, more everything, right? Because a lot of people think that betting ends tomorrow. No, betting is not going anywhere. Okay, need to be patient and wait for the right bet. As I said many times, professional bettors bet only when they have something to bet. Amateurs bet because they need something to bet, and that this is a big difference. Okay, so this is all for today, and I wish you good luck. Thank you.